Now let's talk about the different types of fertilizers and what is best to use for your fluted pumpkins. Chemical fertilizers and natural fertilizers. Chemical fertilizers will be the inorganic stuff, the stuff that is manufactured in the lab, and then the natural or the organic ones are the ones that come from nature. The chemical fertilizers could be something like your Miracle Grow, the blue stuff. All the elements that help the plant grow are here, but they were manufactured in the lab. Maybe a slow release fertilizer like this Osmo Coat. These are all chemical fertilizers. And then we have natural or organic fertilizers like your chicken manure, cow manure. This here is what is known as compost tea. And I'm going to share a video about how I made the compost tea that is made using chicken or poultry droppings. This is my compost tea. I have them in here. Something like fish meal. This is organic, it's natural. This is made out of fish. Very high nitrogen content. And then also things like fish fertilizer. This is organics made out of fish. So those are the different types of fertilizers, and what you use is a matter of preference and also the type of plants you're cultivating, what they prefer. So for the fluted pumpkin loves chicken manure. That is what I have researched and found out. I've asked a lot of questions and it always comes back to use chicken manure. And again, I just mentioned that this compost brew here is made out of chicken manure, so this is also good for use with your fluted pumpkin, your ugu, if you're doing organic gardening. Now if you're doing large scale gardening and or any type of gardening, you can also use urea. I've been told that you can use urea and that's okay, but for me, I am going to be using chicken manure and compost tea, and I'm going to share with you when I use chicken manure and when I use the compost tea. For today, I'm going to be applying the poultry manure tea or brew to my fluted pumpkins. These pumpkins were just recently transplanted to the garden and they are about 3 weeks or 4 weeks old. So I am applying the brew instead of just the straight up chicken manure at this point because I need for the ugu to really absorb the nutrients really fast, and because the fertilizer or the chicken manure is in liquid form, it is going to be quickly absorbed by the plants. At a later point in my fluted pumpkin journey, I'm going to apply the chicken manure solid itself and I'm going to show you how I do it. But at this point, I am using the liquid form for fast absorption in the vegetative growth of the vegetables. I was told to apply the manure tea about twice a week for now. So that's what I'm doing, and always make sure that you dilute the chicken manure brew or the tea before you apply, just so it doesn't burn your plants. So chicken manure poultry droppings is the best for use with your fluted pumpkin, and that is because it has a higher nitrogen content. I was told not to use cow dung, and in the same vein, cow manure would not be a good type of fertilizer. And I'm thinking it's because of that nitrogen content. Chickens don't pee. That means that their pee is mixed in with the poop, and that's where the nitrogen or that high urea content comes from. So if you're doing organic gardening, you're growing the fluted pumpkin, chicken manure is the fertilizer to use. It is available on Amazon. For those of us out here abroad, if you're having difficulty sourcing the chicken manure, look on Amazon. I'm going to put a link in the description box as well. You can check it out. I was also told not to use Miracle Grow. Do not use Miracle Grow for ugu. Ugu does not like Miracle Grow. I have not tried it. I was just told not to use Miracle Grow. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and comment.